Well, hello Titan Games. This is Dr. Andreas Betcher, currently keynote motivational speaker, sales trainer, and consultant to a nutrition company on the scientific advisory board. And I wanted to shoot this video and hoping to help you to make a decision on whether I should be part of the Titan Games. So thank you in advance for your time and consideration. And I'm bringing you here to one of my favorite spots in Southern California, one of my favorite mountain bike climbs here. It is Double Peak Mountain down here in North County. Beautiful ocean view out here, and it's where I love to come and do what I call my movement meditation. And these were lessons that were instilled in me by a very inspirational man, and that's my grandfather, who taught me how your choices can determine how you age. You know, he retired to the coast of Spain, living purely out of his garden, riding his 10-speed, 80 miles every single Sunday, never took a medication in his life, never complained, never had a surgery, hated hanging around old people because they thought they bitched and complained too much. And it was then that I saw as a young man how choices determine how we can age. And he also taught me how to embrace adversity. And these were also lessons that were instilled into me by my mother and my father, who taught me to never quit. And I didn't realize how important these lessons would be until I lost it all in 2010. Went from seemingly, well, three-time Ironman triathlete to aluminum man overnight with emergency back surgery, bankruptcy, divorce, moving to a new city, all at the same time without a penny to my name, and couldn't even go back to practice chiropractic. I had to reinvent my career completely from scratch. You know, and there were some dark periods during that time, but it was then that I really realized that it's our adversity that makes us who we are. It's what makes us stronger. It's why we go to the gym. It's why we push ourselves. It's why we want to become titans. We want to see what we're truly capable of, to test our mettle against the best. And I love to compete against guys that are half my age. And, you know, this was really something that tested my theory. I'm going to be honest with you. I mean, we can all talk a big game, but when we're faced with it, it's a whole nother story. And here's what I mean. In 2016, I lost my mom to cancer. 7 months later, my father to suicide. His life was empty without my mother. And seeing my father there when I arrived at this home was something that I'll never forget. But I chose, instead of doing what many do, to go into negative habits and patterns and drugs and alcohol and addictions and overeating and no exercise. I went and did the opposite and entered a Masters men's physique competition at the age of 47. I wanted to see what I could do competing with guys against half my age. I took fourth in the Masters men's group, over 30 and over 40. And it's something I'm incredibly proud of. But what I'm even more proud of is that it inspired my son, who had been overweight his entire life, to get in the best shape of his life. And to be able to pass that legacy and those lessons and that inspiration onto him means more to me than anything I've achieved, anything I own, or anything that I absolutely have. And for me to be a part of the Titan Games, it would be a culmination of a life's work and life's lessons to see what I'm capable of and hopefully inspire my son and other men and women out there to never give up. Because here's the one lesson that I learned through all of this, that the view out there is not the same without the climb.